Oh, cool. Okay, good. We're recording. Hello, hello, hello. And welcome. This is our Entrepreneur Speaks and Shopping session, and I am your host and purpose pusher, Carolyn Ritter-Watson. And, I just like to give you a little nudge into your God-given purpose, because we all need that from time to time. And this is our small business spotlight, where we feature, interview, and give shout outs to small business and small business owners. And so today we are featuring Nicole Burns-Haynes. She is going to be talking to you today and presenting her product and her services. And Nicole is a wife. She's a mom. She's the founder and admin of the Independent Women Experience. And there's a huge event coming up, so she's going to tell you about that as well. But before we turn it over to Nicole, I just want to give you a little bit of information about myself for those of you who may not know who I am and, what I do. I am, again, Carolyn Ritter-Watson, and I am an entrepreneur. I wear many hats. I'm an entrepreneur. I'm an author, speaker, and radio host. And I am also the co-owner and founder of Lailah Mone Shop for a Cause, where you shop with a purpose. And for a cause, we promote guilt-free shopping, supporting nonprofits. We're not a nonprofit, but we support nonprofits that support women in crisis. So, nonprofits that promote breast cancer research and awareness, and women in domestic violence shelters and things like that, and other nonprofits as well. And that organization is, I co-own that organization with my 11-year-old granddaughter, Lailah. It's named after her. And then I am also the founder of the Tears Movement. That's workshops, retreats, conferences, women conferences, and all that good stuff. And then so Lailah and I also have an apparel line, which I'm going to talk a little bit about that right now. And our apparel line, I don't know if you can see, I'm going to show you. Today we're Walking by Faith. I have the Walking by Faith denim jacket and Walk by Faith tee that I'm going to show you. And first I'm going to tell you about the denim jacket, if you can see it. The denim, I'm gonna take it off. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna take it off of here. Okay. All right. So the denim jacket. Actually, and I'm wearing also wearing a Walk by Faith tank. So it's all about Walk by Faith today. So okay, this is the Walk by Faith tank. Okay. And this is the Walk by Faith denim jacket, if you can see it. Okay, I hope you can see it. And in the back, it has the red bottom heels, Walk by Faith. If you can see that. Okay. All right. And then we had the Walk by Faith. This is a tee, one of our tees. You can see that. Let me see. Red bottom. Okay, and this actually comes in different colors, including white. And let me give you the sizes. Okay, I'm gonna give you the sizes and the price for the tee and the jacket. And then we'll move on. Okay, let me get my prices and stuff. Okay, so the jacket is $49.97. And the sizes start from extra small to, okay, let's see, extra small. Get into my tablet. Okay. Starts in extra small to 4X. And that's for the denim jacket. And that's $49.97. And then the tee is actually on sale for $11.97. And that's the sale price because it's normally for $21.97. And the tee starts from size small up to 2X. Okay. And again, to order either one of these, I'm going to put the website. I'm going to put the website link so you can order these two items as well as check out any other items that we have. And that's from our Lailah Mone apparel line. Okay. And then, just to give you a little bit of background on these sessions that we do, these sessions are, an effort to promote women entrepreneurs. women entrepreneurship, and just give women an opportunity to support each other. Because the one thing I hear from women is that, I don't get enough support. I hear that, I need to make more money. I would like to become an entrepreneur or business owner, but I don't know how. I don't know where to start. I don't, what type of business would I start? So this is to kind of get your creative juices flowing and to give you some different ideas. So, some of the women that will come on and present, some of them have full-time jobs and they just have a part-time business on the side. And some women are in full-time business, but the whole goal is for women to support women. And my Tears to Breakthrough private group is full of women who, that's what we do. We support. The goal is for us to support each other in business and in life. So definitely check us out. I'll put that link in here as well, so you can join the group if you're not already a member. And what I do, I want to just give you some inspiration, because some of you just need to be inspired and encouraged, okay? And I just want to tell you that if God has placed it on your heart to start a business or to get a promotion on your job or to do anything, I want you to step out on faith. I want you to walk by faith and not by sight, right? And just know that anything is impossible. With God, all things are possible. And everything you need is within your reach. And I want you to say that with me right now. Say, everything I need is within my reach. And now you might be saying, I don't have no idea what you're talking about. When I say everything you need is within your reach, I mean everything you need for that dream and that desire that God has given you, he has already placed on the inside of you. Scripture actually tells us that God will give us the desires of our heart. And the reason why it tells us that is because that desire that you have, God gave it to you. And so, God gave you a vision. He gave you a dream. And where he makes vision, he will make provision. He can make that thing happen. But sometimes we get fearful, and then sometimes we listen to the naysayers and the haters. And then sometimes we just make excuses and don't move forward in those things that, God has showed us, because I believe God has showed all of us something. And so I just want to encourage somebody today. And I want to read the one scripture, because when I say everything you need is right there at your reach, because God gave it to you, right? He gave you something. I'm going to read this scripture to you. Ephesians 3:20, the King James Version says, now unto him that is able to do exceeding abundantly above all that we ask or think, according to the power that works in us. In us, right? And then I'm going to give you another version of that. The New International Version says, now to him who is able to do immeasurably more than all we ask or imagine, according to his power that is at work within us. That means that God has given you everything you need to fulfill your dream and to fulfill your purpose on this earth. God has given you everything. There's something that he has given you. Even when I talk to women and they say, oh, I want to make more money. I have a, traditional 9-to-5, and I would like to increase my, have additional streams of income. And there's so many different ways to do that, but you have to step out on faith, right? And I like to give this story. It's a story that I like to tell. And one of these days, I'm going to have this girl come on here. I'm going to have this woman come on and share her story with you, because her story is so powerful. I met this girl about 3 years ago. And when I met her, she was in the process of getting a divorce, and she literally had to start all over again. And she was living in this big, beautiful home, and, she had 3 children, and she really literally had to leave everything behind and start all over again. Try to make a long story short, when I say everything you need is within your reach, she is like a perfect example, because for years, she didn't have to work. Her husband provided everything for her. So she didn't have to work. All she did was take care of her home, take care of her children, took care of her husband, right? And then, but on the side, she would sell Mary Kay. Now, I'm not promoting Mary Kay. I don't sell Mary Kay, never have sold Mary Kay. And this story is really not about Mary Kay. It's about this woman and how she overcame, her situation. So she had Mary Kay, and every once in a while she would sell it. But then she would kind of toss it aside, because she didn't really need the money. It was just something that she wanted to do whenever she felt like making money or, I don't know, getting free makeup or whatever it is they do, right? But anyway, when she got to the point where she had to start all over again, she wasn't getting child support, she wasn't getting alimony. She had nothing. She had nothing. Girlfriend started selling and promoting this Mary Kay. And let me tell you, she now travels all over the country promoting Mary Kay. I don't know what her rank is or what she does exactly, but she has totally turned her life around and provided for her children simply by doing something that she had for years at her fingertips, didn't think much about it because she didn't need it until she needed it. And so that's for somebody out there. God has given you something right there in your reach. He put it in your hands. You just need to reach up and grab it, whatever it is, and do that thing, whatever it is, right? And so I want to encourage you to trust the process. Nothing happens overnight. You're going to get some no's, but so what? You're going to hear from the naysayers, but so what? Trust the process and don't give up. And the only person who could stop you from succeeding is you. You're the only one that can stop you. So I want you to find a positive in every situation, no matter how impossible it seems. Know that all things are possible with God. Know that your obstacles are opportunities. Know that your bad days are just motivation in disguise, right? For better days. And so I just want to encourage somebody in that. And right now I'm going to quickly read our confession, and then we're going to hear from Nicole, okay? Now, I want you to repeat after me our confession. Just repeat after me, okay? And, okay, here we go. Okay, our confession. Thank you, Father, for being the author and the finisher of my faith. There will never be another me. And no one can do it like me, right? I am unique and powerful, and I have a unique assignment on this earth. I understand that my success is in my difference from everyone else. Today, I understand that my words have power and I shall have what I say. I declare and decree that I am a winner and not a loser. I am a child of God and I win in the end. I no longer allow the world to define me. People favor me and go out of their way to help me. Therefore, I am not concerned about my haters because I realize that haters hate up and I am on top, right? We're almost done. I will do all that I can, trusting you, God, to do the rest. I declare and decree that it is you, God, who gives me the power to get wealth. I thank you, Lord, that I am a lender and no longer a borrower. I am on top and never on the bottom. I am created in the image and the likeness of you, Father God, and I have creative ability and financial intelligence. You have financial intelligence, right? So, thank you, Father, that what I am anointed to do, I can get paid to do. I believe and receive this confession as I cancel every financial blockage, plot, and plan of the enemy in my finances. In Jesus' name, I seal this confession and I call it done. Amen. All right, that's our confession for today. I hope that blessed you. And so now I'm going to turn it over to Nicole. Hi, Nicole.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm good.
Good. So Nicole, tell us about yourself and how you got started in business.
Okay. Hmm. So I'm a mother, wife, and I guess I can say entrepreneur as well. And I got into business. Well, wow, I've always been doing something with business.
Right.
I can even go all the way back to 10, 15 years ago.
Okay.
Because you try different things, and everything is not for everyone. And I can say yes, I admit I was one of the ACN representatives selling ACN. I was a student in college back then.
We did that. I did that a little bit with my brother.
Yes, so but I'm always willing to try a new venture. So, but fast forwarding to 10, 15 years later, I had got into some health products, which I'm not going to talk about today.
Okay.
But I had got into it because I was looking for a detox, and I had found a detox and said, you know what? I like this detox, so now I want to promote it and share what I know with everyone else. So it seems like so far, like with the healthcare products, I got into it because I wanted to share what I knew. And then moving forward, maybe a year and a half ago, I ended up having some issues with acne.
Okay.
And a colleague had mentioned Rodan and Fields, and that I should try the products. At the same time, she also said, well, you should probably consider, representing the brand. I'm like, no. So, I tried out the products. The results were magnificent.
Okay.
And I said, you know what? I said, I definitely would love to share and spread the news about this product. I'm using the product. I will also be a representative of the product.
Okay.
So I am a Rodan and Fields consultant, and that is one of the main products and business I want to talk about today.
Okay.
We'll talk about the independent women experience a little bit later.
Woo-hoo. Okay.
And how Rodan and Fields segues into that. But I'm going to start off with talking about Rodan and Fields. I have a couple of pictures of myself.
Okay.
Like I said, I had an acne problem. I tried all types of products.
Okay.
And then it looked like it would work for about 2 or 3 days, and then pimples come back, never went away. It just wouldn't work. Right. I must have ran through all types of products. I'm trying to think. Neutrogena. Neutrogena is supposed to be pretty good. Ambi. Okay. Nothing worked.
Nothing worked. Wow.
So when I first started, I do have a picture of my day one. I had pimples as well as blemishes. So this was day one.
Okay.
For Rodan as far as
lift it up some. Let me see. Okay. Yeah. Oh wow. Okay.
So that was day one. And the unblemished itself. This is the box it comes in.
Okay.
Okay. And it consists of, it's a 4-step regimen. It takes all of a few minutes to implement.
Okay.
So I'll talk about that as well. So this is the acne treatment sulfur wash. This is what you start off with. And I'll be honest with you, I noticed the difference almost instantaneously.
Right away.
This product versus trying to use other products. Okay. I could feel and see the difference. So that's step one.
Okay.
You just put that on wet your face, put it on your face, and then you rinse your face. And then you have to towel block your face dry. And then for step two, I actually have, these are pretty good too. These are just pads. They're called gauze pads, but they're pretty good. Okay. So I do use these Rodan and Fields sell these. You can get your own pads as well, but I've tried both, regular pads and these. I think these work pretty good. You can probably get them anywhere. So you take your gauze pad and you take your Rodan and Fields unblemished clarifying toner, which helps for tone, your skin tone. You put the skin toner on the pad, and then you just have to, wipe your face and you let it dry naturally. Then once it's completely dry, it takes like a minute for it to completely dry. Then you put on your medication. It's called dual intensive acne treatment. Now, this is the stuff this is the medicine part.
Oh, wow.
This is what goes after the acne itself. So you take, I'm just showing an example, it's actually dual action. So you 2 pumps on this one. I'm not going to do it right now, but 2 pumps, and then there's another pump here, it's 2 pumps. Then you just kind of rub it together, and then you just put it on, you put it on your face and let it set in. So that's step 3. Then once you've gotten that in your face and it's kind of it's kind of mixed in and your face is dry, or you put on the oil lotion control. This is something you do 20 minutes before you leave out each day. It's also a sunscreen. So like for myself, I would only use this in the morning time. Like I wouldn't come home and use it at night. The rest of the products can be used, like what I did was I used it in the morning time and then every other day.
Okay.
Except for this. I mean, yeah. This in the morning, everything else morning and evening every other day. That's what it was. Then eventually you'll use all of the products, every day, probably in the morning and in the evening, except for this. This is always, this is like a sunscreen.
Like a sunscreen. Okay, that's
good.
Good.
But it also keeps your skin from becoming oily.
Oily.
I noticed the difference with this as well. Almost as soon as I put it on, because I can tell you, I remember feeling like I would, wash my face with whatever I had, go out the door, and I'm just feeling like my face is so oily. I can like feel my skin, and it's like oily. You can feel that. But putting this on, I was like, wow, it felt completely dry, and it would stay that way. They say you can put this on throughout the day to help manage it, but I was able to manage with just putting it on in the morning time.
Okay.
So you just, like I said, the regimen is done in the morning and then at night. But when you first start, it's usually like every other day for morning and night, but every day for the morning.
Okay.
So I was pleased with my results.
So now, Nicole, does all the things that you showed us, is it all come in one package, or is it all separate?
Yes, it comes in this box.
Okay, so everything comes in that. Okay.
Yes,
okay.
It comes in this box. And a cute little box. It's cute.
Okay.
So it comes in that. And we do have a discount. I'm not gonna lie, it can be pricey.
But dermatology is pricey. If you go to the dermatologist, that's not cheap.
Yes. So when you think about it, exactly.
That's not cheap
at all. So when you think about it in the grand scheme of things, it's not as expensive as it could be. By the time you spend all the money on all the other things, you could have spent the same or if not less on this.
Okay.
Or having a dermatologist. I've had a dermatologist before.
They're expensive.
Yes, they're very expensive. So if you can find a fix to a problem and it's not going to break your pockets,
right?
This was definitely, like I said, it worked. And it worked so well, I was willing to use myself as the tester.
Right.
So you can see my face now, but I still have I have my process.
That's good. I love that.
This was very funny.
How long does that last?
So it can last for, I'm gonna say, anywhere between 1.5 to 2 months. Okay. For me, I find it may last because I use it morning and night. Of course, I don't need to go faster. Mm-hmm. But typically, like when they have an auto ship, the auto ship is set for every other month.
Oh, okay.
It's supposed to kind of set when you're running out.
Right. Okay.
Right. But I'm going to say for me, it's usually between a month and a month and a half.
Okay.
What I want to say. Depending on how you use it, like I'm getting ready to fall back and just do it once a day. Okay. So then it'll probably last for 2 months. Yeah. So, but I'm definitely pleased with it. It doesn't take long to do because I know for me, I asked, Nina's her name. I said, well, I'm not going to do something that's going to take me forever to do in the morning. Right. Yeah. So if I can do this process, then anybody can do this process.
Now, is it good for children as well, or is it only for adults?
Well, it's good for anyone with acne. Like for teens, I had someone ask me for their teen daughters. If you have a teen with acne, this will be perfect.
Okay. That's pretty good though. Because I know I was talking to somebody the other day, and she was like, "I'm too old. I'm 40 years old. What am I doing with?" I said, "Child, it never goes away."
Listen, mine came out of nowhere. I mean, I had acne as a teenager,
right?
And then as a young adult, and had a dermatologist. It cleared up, and then like 10, 15 years later, all of a sudden, at 39, 38,
right,
38, it showed up again, and it was just like, "Hey, we're here to stay." I'm like, "No, you're not." No, you're not. So it worked on getting rid of the acne as well as the blemishes.
Yeah.
So,
but I never heard of it before. How did you hear about this product?
Well, because like I said, a colleague of mine.
Okay, colleague.
Yeah, I had mentioned, I don't know how we got into the conversation, but I had mentioned something about my, acne or what have you, and I had been trying different things.
Right.
So she was just saying, you should try it. Who knows? You might want to also, be a Modafinil's consultant.
So that makes sense because if you're using it and you know it's working.
yeah, I stand behind it because
exactly. It's good.
It worked. This is another picture. This was my day 20, just to show how fast. Now some people have faster results. My results were pretty quick, but this is day 20.
Okay.
That's day 20.
Okay, yeah.
Okay. And if you look at the date, that was February the 4th.
Okay.
So we're now on what, August?
This is August, yeah.
Yeah. So you can see me. So
that's good. I love it. That's good.
I've been able to maintain, and even I'm gonna be honest, even if I run out, because sometimes I run out and have to order it again, my face, everything maintains. So it does what it's supposed to do. Is what I'll say. Here's a lady. She had freckles.
Okay.
She used Modafinil. She's a consultant.
Okay.
And you can see her. And then, as far as unblemished, there's just a few more examples I can show of other people who have shared their stories.
Okay.
They've shared their stories.
Okay, and men are using it too. That's cool.
Yeah, men can use it too. It's good for men as well. So those folks have shared their stories as well.
Okay, good.
We don't just have unblemished. There's actually 4 different lines, but I'm only gonna I basically spoke on unblemished because that's the one that that's the product I've been using. But they do have a redefined. They have redefined.
Okay.
And basically, this is for like to help like prevent the visible signs of aging and make your skin look flawless and firmer. So for me, I think it could help anyone, basically.
Right, yeah.
But I was so focused on clearing
acne. That makes sense, right? You were focused on
I didn't focus too much on it.
But that's okay. That's good. I love that because you're promoting a product that you've already used. You know it works, so that's good. That's good.
So you may have another product that I've also been screaming and ranting about. It's called the Lash Boost. And basically what that is it enhances your eyelashes naturally. It helps your eyelashes to grow and enhance naturally. I'll just show a quick little picture so I can pull that up here. Sorry, I have to use my phone for that. I don't know if you can see that.
Oh, I can't see that. I can only see the light for the phone. That's a shame.
Okay, I'm not gonna show that then. I tell you what it looks like though. It looks like mascara.
Oh.
But it's natural, and it naturally helps your eyelashes to get longer. And what I did is I do have a picture of a lady who started out. She started out August the 13th of 2016. Then she did a check-in without mascara in November, and then also she did the same picture with mascara. So I'm just going to show it. Hopefully you'll be able to see all.
Okay. Wow. Yeah, I see that. That's good. Wow. Oh, wow. Look at that.
Best-selling products, the Lash Boost. As a matter of fact, I'm waiting for mine to come in the mail because I can't.
Okay.
I have nice little eyelashes.
Everybody want the eyelashes now.
Exactly. But when I tell you,
done and I'm telling you, they are lined up to get those eyelashes. I'm like, that's a whole
yes. And
Oh,
when I tell you, I went to one of their meetings and like in the beginning, and this is what sold me on it. I go into this room, there's all these women in there, skin flawless, eyelashes popping, and I'm looking around, look to my left, and I'm like, wow, look at them, their skin looks really good. I really was like, wow, I need, I still said, well, I gotta try it out for myself. And I said to the lady, so how long ago did you use this product? She said, oh, like 6 months ago. And I'm looking at her skin and she showed me her picture of the pimples and I'm like, oh, and her skin is flawless. And the eyelashes were just, I'm telling you, they had flawless skin and eyelash.
oh my goodness.
One for the women. And
that eyelash alone, people are, I'm telling you, I'm so amazed at how the women are lined up to get eyelashes I'm talking about the fake ones.
Yes, and they're expensive. The fake ones are expensive. Very.
And then you have to keep coming back. So I would rather have something that's going to make my own eyelashes grow.
Exactly.
That's deep.
Exactly. I had a coworker that said, oh my goodness, I'm spending $75 per session. Eyelashes added.
They are lined up in the salon getting these eyelashes. I'm like, oh
yes.
That's deep. Wow. So that's
and with Lash Boost, it's good to last for about maybe 2 to 3 months.
Okay.
So you're actually coming out cheaper. Mm-hmm. And then, like I said, the end result is, you're going to end up with, the longer lashes. So it's a win-win. They have products that help with like the dark eyes, crow's eyes.
Wow.
Yeah, they have. Like,
what is the name of the company again?
It's called Rodan & Fields.
Okay.
And of course, I'm a Rodan & Fields consultant.
I hear you, girl. That's all right.
And so, I do have a website. I guess I can announce it on here, or if they want information, they can.
You can announce it on here, but then also I'll put it with the video too. Like if you send me the link, I'll put it in the link so people can kind of go to the website as well.
Okay.
So they can check it out, because that'll be good. Because that was my next question. How would they, if somebody wanted to order it or get more information, how do they do it? So they can just go to the website and get that information?
Yep, they can go to the website. My name's attached. It's just, of course, the HTTP, the secure website. And then it's Nicole Hayes, NICHOLE, Hayes, HAYES my, MY, RANDF as in Frank.com.
Okay.
So it's just NicoleHayes.myrandf.com. So we can put it in the link as well.
Yeah, we'll put it in the link too, so that they can just click on it and go right there. That is so good. I love that. That's good. And girlfriend got flawless skin.
Yes. And now it's time for the popping eyelashes.
Dude, that is so frustrating, having acne as a grown woman. That is so frustrating.
Yes. I said, I feel like I'm back into my teenage years. I'm 39.
I did have some acne as a teen, and that was so frustrating.
Oh, yes, you feel so subconscious, like, oh my God,
what can we do about this?
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, so that's good. So all right, so yeah, definitely send me that link, and then we can put that in the with the video, so that way anybody see it, they can check out the website and contact you and order it. Because I think if anybody's having any skin issues, you the girl.
It's definitely worth the investment. It's worth the investment. I'm not just a customer. I'm not just a seller of it. I'm also a customer, and so that
makes all the difference. So how much is it? Like if somebody was to order that, the box that you just showed, that package, that particular package, how much is that?
So I know with the discount, they have like preferred customer discount. So if you become a preferred customer, you get a certain percentage off.
Okay.
And then you also get free shipping. So that brings the total down to $140.
Okay, that's not bad.
Without that, it's much more.
It's much more. Okay.
Yes. So what it's about I want to tell you $140 is what the price is. Don't quote me on it. But from what I remember,
because it don't be on the website, right?
Yeah, it's on the website.
When you think about it, okay, first of all, like I said, like we were saying earlier, our skin is everything. We don't. You do not want to feel self-conscious about your skin, and we talked about the eyelashes, because we know people making buku bucks with these eyelashes, the fake eyelashes. And if you go to the dermatologist, you spend a pretty good penny. So I would say if somebody's having issues with their skin, I would check it out personally, because it only makes sense.
And I stand corrected. I'm sorry. I believe it's 160 for the.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, but it's still, like I said, it's still compared to
yes.
other things. Yeah.
I love it. That's good.
Good stuff.
All right.
What else? It was something else. I forgot. I totally forgot. I do this all the time. It was something I was going to say, and it totally it left.
Okay. So, do you want to talk about the independent women experience now, or?
Well, sure. So the way that the independent women experience is September 23rd. I'm super, super, super excited.
You faded out a little bit. You said
I'm super, super, super excited.
I'm super excited too.
Yes. And I have my flyers, and I have
okay.
And what is it
again? I mean, even though I know what the date is, because you had faded out when you said the date.
September 23rd.
Okay, yeah, September 23rd.
And it's from 3 p.m. to 6 p.m.
Okay.
And it's at the Soup Factory Studios in Germantown.
Woohoo!
And I'm so super excited to have the lovely Carolyn Ritter-Watson.
Yes, I'll be there.
Yes.
Doing my thing.
Yes.
Excited.
Yes, me too. So, if someone asked me even 6 or 7 months ago, we're in August now, right?
Right.
Yeah, even 6 months ago, if they said, Nicole, you're going to do this women's empowerment event, and you're going to have these women speakers and performers and vendors, and I would have said, whatever,
right.
Stop it. It was in my dreams, and then I woke up right now, because I don't do, nope.
Right.
I'm going to do that? Right. But things happen, and, sometimes things can happen, and it pushes us a different way.
That's right.
So for me, like I said, Rodan and Fields is not the first time that I've, done direct sales.
Sure.
I've done TLC. I still have TLC products. I use their detox, but that's what I like from them.
Okay.
Rodan and Fields, I had an event for Rodan and Fields to invite people out to just find out more about the products, and just a small presentation. You know how, and when I do things, I like to do it up.
Right.
I had the food, and I had the mimosas, and I had the mimosas. I had the sangria, and I had the nice appetizers. I had it all set up.
Everything, right?
Everything was set up. So the turnout was less than expected.
Right.
My daughter's face frowned up and said, "You need to just reach out to everybody. Like, how dare you not?" She was pissed. And I said, I felt like the lack of support, the support wasn't there.
Right.
And, I had a soror that said, don't give up, soror. You're going to be successful. I looked at her text. I said, I hear her. But I said, when she's right, I shouldn't give up. I should keep, going.
Yeah, you can't give up, because that's the thing. And I talk to women all the time, and that's one of the big things is lack of support.
Yes.
Sometimes, you get like so discouraged. It's like, well, this person is not supporting me, and that person is not supporting me. But what I've learned, and like you said, I've done so many different types of businesses, and what I've learned is you cannot give up. There is somebody that's going to support you.
Right. And
that's why I'm big on women coming together and supporting each other.
Right.
There's no room for hateration. We got to celebrate each other. We got to collaborate with each other. We got to support each other, because this world is big enough for all of us.
Exactly.
To do our thing.
Exactly. So for me, what happened was, instead of me just getting down in the dumps and giving up, the light bulb went off in my head. I said, we all need to support each other. Maybe there needs to be something where we're all in this together, supporting each other.
Right.
So then I was like, I could do something. First, I thought about having it in my house where I can have something where all, different people come together and I let them know you want to kind of present your business. And I said, no, I want to do this in a atmosphere that's going to have more space. And next thing you know, I was like, oh my goodness. Someone had mentioned, they said, oh yeah, that would be great. You could probably call it the Independent Women Experience. I said, you know what? Now, they didn't think anything of it when they said it. They don't know. I stuck right there. They thought different names. I said, no. The Independent Women Experience.
I love it.
I said, no, that's my name right there. That's it. I like that. But I said, you know what? I have to do it. I said, I think that's what's needed. We need to have something that brings us all together. It's not just me alone.
Right.
Representing myself, but if we're all together and we're all supporting each other and we're all asking people to come out and support women businesses. Women. I mean, yeah, we got plenty of men out there, in businesses. And, I even do some business ventures with a business partner that's a man. Right. But this right here is my baby.
That's right.
And this is my baby.
And I love how when you said to me, because for those of you who are watching, Nicole just she got the vision. God gave her that vision and she kind of mentioned it casually. I guess you were thinking about it.
Yes, I was thinking.
I knew within a couple of days, girlfriend had already got the location. She had tickets. She had flight. I'm like, Nicole's not playing. And that's what I love about you, because that's exactly what you have to do. Because many times God will give somebody a vision and they'll just sit on it like, oh, well, maybe I should do this. Or maybe that's not going to work. Or maybe this is not going to. Look, you just got to step out on faith and do it. And that's how you become successful. Because if you talk to anybody, I know a lot of entrepreneurs, but if you talk to anybody, even those who are like billionaires, we all have the same story as an entrepreneur. You struggle. You got so many no's. You had some successes. You had some failures, but you got that one thing. One day you're going to get that one thing that's going to make you a success.
Right. And you never
get by the people that don't support you, because somebody's going to support you.
Right. And you never give up. You never give up. So now I'm to the point that those who support me, that's great. If you don't, hey, I'm still doing my thing. It's not going to take anything off of me if you choose not to support. But I'm trying to be that woman that's supportive to everyone else.
You have to.
You know what I mean? And trying to just kind of open it up so that, we can all be successful together. It's enough room. Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
We have to collaborate. We have to come together. We have to network, and we have to support each other, even if you don't do nothing but show up.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Like, we have to, and sometimes women, and I know we have a reputation for being catty and jealous, and sometimes that is the case, but sometimes certain women just need a nudge. Like, listen, girl, this is what's happening. I want you to come out, but I'm proud of you, because Nicole's like, look, I think I'm going to do this. Next thing I know, she had the thing all set up.
Yes, and it was new. It was, I've done small event planning.
Time.
Yes, it was scary. I'm not going to lie, but I was like, you know what? I want to do this. And I've always wanted to get into event planning. I've done small events like, the Halloween parties and the, smaller events, but I've always said, hey, I like event planning. I think doing what you love is also important.
Well, that's good. You have to do what you love, because that's where, if you're passionate about it, if you love it, it doesn't make it feel like work.
Exactly.
It doesn't, but so I love it. So I'm excited because I can't wait. And so if anybody's out there, if you're in the Philly area on the 23rd, you need to join us, because it's going to be.
It's going to be on and popping. We're going to have music. We're going to have a performer. We're going to have an awesome poet. Of course, we have Carolyn Ritter-Watson, an awesome empowerment speaker. We have someone speaking on health.
Okay, good.
Yeah, we have Lailah. Yeah,
Lailah, my granddaughter, that's my little business partner. Lailah's going to speak. I love it. So, and then, because that's the other thing, we have to encourage our young people, because our children are watching us.
Yes.
Just like your daughter is watching you, my granddaughter's watching me.
Exactly.
They watch what we do, and so we have to set that example. So
exactly. And so the young ladies, they should come as well. We're going to have the program include. Listen, two of my hosts are young ladies. Well, one of them. She's Miss 27. She's Diamonds and Pearls Miss 2017. That's nice. So she's one of the co-hosts. Then I have another young lady, Caprice Cowan. She's a co-host.
It's
And then
gonna
I
be
have,
so nice.
of course, it's women and young women. So I have a woman, a phenomenal woman, Annette Atkins. So they're my co-hosts. It's going to be an awesome event. So we're going to have also prizes that they can win. Basically, what I'm doing is that the tickets are $10.
And that's nothing.
$10 each.
Please.
Exactly. If you're getting your tickets ahead of time, I will take it's two-part. I'll take a portion of the ticket and I will put it into a drawing for those to kind of, get the tickets early.
Okay.
The day of, I you still get tickets, but
right.
the drawing is not going to be an option.
Okay.
But
I'm proud of you, Nicole. I'm excited about the
so
women experience. It's going to be an experience.
Yes, this is I done met so many wonderful people. I'm excited about the vendors. I have some awesome vendors. I didn't know all of the talented women that are out there until I got a chance to talk to some of the vendors and just form a bond. Change Val is there. Now I've known Change Val for a while, and she's awesome.
I love that because that's how you gain confidence too, by talking to other women in business, women entrepreneurs. And it's not about, okay, I tried this and it didn't work, I'm not going to try anything else. Oh, I tried that. No,
you keep going. You have to keep trying.
Something's going to work. And you can listen to those naysayers. Didn't you try that before? Girl, I tried that, it didn't work. Okay, you tried it, didn't work.
That's right. So what? I'm gonna tell him like my pastor, Pastor Wilder said in the sermon. He said, "Stop armchair quarterbacking."
Yes, I'm telling you.
Let me do what it's fine.
Do what you want to do, and don't let anybody stop you. Because guess what I've learned? Something might not have worked with one person, but I've seen it over and over again how somebody else will blow up at something. I'm telling you, this woman, one of these days, she travels all the time, but I got to get her to interview with me. I'm telling you, had nothing but her little Mary Kay stuff that she sold here and there. That woman blew up. I'm telling you, I'm like, Mary Kay, I would have never thought. Yes, Mary Kay. So don't listen. You cannot listen to other people, because she would have listened to somebody who would have told her, oh girl, I sold that, it didn't work. She would she would be in a homeless shelter somewhere.
Exactly.
Instead, now she lives in a mansion with her children. Children in private school, one child in college, and that whole Mary Kay thing is funding everything for her.
So you never know until you try.
You never know, and that's why you cannot.
Give up.
You cannot give up, and you cannot listen to other people. They don't know.
They don't.
You're not going to know until you do it.
Exactly, and you won't have it once you try it. You don't have to wonder what if. Don't wonder what if. Just
try it anyway. On faith. Do it anyway.
That's right. And failure is only failure when you don't try. So,
but you learn from that. I'm telling you, never talk to anybody successful. They're all going to. They all have the same story. I tried this. I tried that. I had.
That's how you get to success.
I did that, but then I found this one thing, and that one thing did it. So you can never give up. Never.
And speaking of which, I'm sorry because I forgot. Rodana Fields. If anyone's interested in also in being a consultant, I could also give them information on that as well. I knew that I forgot to even add that.
That's okay, because somebody might be like you, have some skin issues going on, try the product, try it, and it worked, and then that's the best way to promote a business because you are the living proof that it works.
Yes,
so I love that.
Exactly.
So cool. I'm so excited. So I'm so excited about the independent women's experience coming up. Definitely contact, because people inbox you as well if they want to talk to you about getting a ticket for that or.
So there's several things they can do. You can inbox me, but I'm gonna first say they can like the page.
Okay. Yeah.
The page is it's independent. I don't want to mess this up. INDEPENDENT.
Okay.
Women. WOMEN.
Okay.
Experience. So it's just what it is. Independent women experience. When you can look that up. If you know how to do a search on Facebook, it should come up. You can look up the Independent Women Experience.
You can put that link in too. That link.
You can put, and you, yes,
so that
put
way,
the link in.
Yeah, so we'll make sure they have all that information. Yeah.
Yes, there's a group, Women Empowered. You can also request to join that group. With that group, anyone that has a business, basically that group I formed is for women to, support each other. You can post about your business in it, or if you know about an event that's happening, you want people to know in case they want to support it, you can put that in there. So it's like a personal group where we can share amongst women, because like I said, I just feel like us as women, we got to show more of a sisterhood. You know what I mean?
Yes.
So that group is built and designed especially for that. Every so often I'll put words of encouragement in there. I might put the water challenge in there so people can see, and kind of participate in the water challenge. Taylor knows the water challenges. So definitely like the page, especially if you want to find out what the water challenge is.
That's right.
Like the page.
You don't need the water challenge, right?
And join the group. They can inbox me as well. They can inbox me, Nicole. Well, what is my Facebook inbox? It's probably Nicole Burns Hayes. Only use Burns.
I think it's Nicole Burns Hayes. I think.
Yeah, it probably is Nicole. Nichole Burns, B as in boy, URNS, and then Hayes, HAYES. So you can inbox me that way as well. But I do, like I said, the Independent Women Experience is directly, I can questions asked on there. I can answer them. My event is also up there. Tickets can be also bought through Eventbrite.
That's good.
And that's on the page as well. We can also put that in the link as well. I'm just trying to think. So those are, I have so many hats.
We all do. We wear so many hats. But you have to. First of all, we live in times now where you have to have more than one stream of income coming in.
You have to.
Because it's just, first of all, the cost of living is too expensive. You have to, and that's another reason why I want to do this, because I want to give women ideas. There's so many things you can do to make additional money. There's so many things that you can do to create additional streams of income for your household.
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of them, you don't even have to leave your house. You can, I'm telling you, I'm planning on doing some webinars on, just helping women to create different streams of income right there from their home. I used to do workshops all the time, and it's so funny. I was speaking to a friend of mine in Atlanta. We used to do a lot of workshops like that, and she talked to me we talked last week, and she's like, "We got to start doing those workshops again." I said, "You know what? Right now is a good time because now I'm doing an entrepreneurial shopping session, so this would be a good time." So we got to do it because first of all, the cost of living is so expensive, and there's so much that we can do. So many people are stressed out financially.
Yeah. And then, well, I'm a master level therapist. So I work with children as, a behavior specialist therapist. It's great to do that, but it's not my own.
Right. And it's probably a stressful job.
It has the stress with it. It feels good to have something. I want to create my own. You know what I mean?
That's not, you do.
I'm a contractor for them, but I'm still not my own boss.
That's right.
So, with doing the Independent Women Experience, and of course there's going to be more events to follow because, like I said, I'm event planning. That's there. It's there. Rodan and Fields is there. But event planning is there.
You're definitely good with it. If that's a gift, that event planning with you.
Yes, that is.
You need to recognize that's a gift, and you need to run with that one because you are so good with that.
And I am. There's so many other events that are lined up.
Yes.
It's just that I was just like, oh my goodness, I have to do this. This is going to be awesome. So I said I have to. And so the page is based around the page is all about positive encouragement, and you can find out information about the event, find out who's going to be in the event. So it's definitely, like I said, I'm excited. It's a lot of hard work, but I'm enjoying it.
It's hard work, but it's worth it.
It's worth it, and I'm enjoying it.
Worth it,
so,
yeah.
Yeah.
I can tell you're enjoying it. That's good. Oh, I'm so proud of you, Nicole.
Oh, thank you.
So this was good. This was a lot of really good information, and I hope everybody who is watching this has been encouraged. And definitely, if you want to hear any more information about Nicole and her products or businesses, because girlfriend has businesses going on, you know, we're going to put the links with this video so you can just check her out. Check her out. So thank you so much, Nicole.
Thank you for having me on.
You're very welcome. And I thank everyone for joining us today for our entrepreneurial speak and shopping session. You know, so I'm planning on doing these at least weekly, as much as I can, because, you know, Saturdays can be busy, but I'm actually planning on maybe doing it as time goes on, maybe another day besides Saturday, or Saturday plus another day. So we'll see what happens, but you know, I'm excited, and so far I'm getting really good reviews, so it's a good thing. So if you have do you have a tip that you would like to leave us with? Or
yeah, because we were talking so much about this support thing, my thing is for women, we said it so many times, you don't give up. The only poor choice is the decision to not go after
I agree.
your dreams. I don't care if you feel as though there's no one supporting what you're doing. You do it because you feel it in your heart that that's what you're supposed to do.
That's right.
And you don't give up. You know what I mean? Just know that you're beautiful. And, you know, we're all beautiful and we all have talents. We just have to tap into it.
Tap into it. That's right.
Try to make your talents your paycheck. If you can.
That's right. Yep. That's the other thing. That's
Exactly.
You know what I wanted to say too. Sometimes, you know, especially if you're working a full-time job and you want to do something on the side, or you have a side business, it's important, because I heard somebody say, I want to quit my job. There's a time and a season to quit your job. Don't quit your job right away. Allow your full-time job to finance your passion.
Exactly.
Until your passion can finance you.
Exactly.
Get that paycheck. Get that paycheck.
Exactly.
Get that paycheck. Finance your passion until your passion can be your paycheck.
Exactly. That's the reason why I'm still a therapist.
Even no job. Okay.
Yes, you cannot. I am not walking away from my job while I'm still, no.
I have to say that because some people be like delusional. Not right now. They'll come time, and you'll know when the time is right.
There's a time and season.
Not worry about the money anymore. Then you know the time is right.
Exactly. There's a time and season for everything.
Right.
If you wait on it and wait for that time, but you go for it.
So
you go for it. That's all I can say. Keep going. Don't stop. I don't care what people say. Support, no support. And like I said, I can speak from experience because I know what it feels like when you feel like you're not being backed, you're not being supported. Right. You might feel like, hey, I'm supporting this person, that person, every time they got something.
Yeah, we've all been there. I know I felt that way, but I had to get over it because people,
I'm over it. People, you know,
like I said, the people who are going to support you are going to support you, and those
no
people
matter what.
There's nothing you can do about that. They're not. There's many reasons why they're not supporting you, and I used to waste time trying to figure out, well, why aren't they supporting me? I had to let that go because that was a waste of time and energy.
It's a waste of time. It's no matter what. You focus
on. I have time for that.
Exactly. Anybody got time for that? You focus on the ones that are. And
that's right. Like, focus on the ones who are. That's right.
Exactly. You know what I mean? So it don't have to be a twist. You don't have to. It might not be your thing. It's okay. I understand. I'm gonna still do what I'm doing. I'm gonna still do what I'm gonna do. What I'm doing, and I'm gonna still love it.
Watch me rise.
And watch me rise.
Stop.
Yes.
Right.
Exactly. Do what I'm doing and watch me rise. Exactly.
Yeah.
With or without the support.
That's right. That's right. Well, thank you so much, Nicole, and thank you all for joining us. Again, we're going to put the links in the video, underneath the video, so you can, you know, go into the website and find out what's going on. And thank you so much for joining us for our Entrepreneur Speaks and Shopping session. I will see you the next time.